What is going on YouTube? Today I got food from one of my favorite Asian food places in Brampton, and it was something I haven't had in a while, so I got it again today because I was like, oh my god, I finished work and I don't gotta do anything. I don't even gotta go to the gym today, so I was like, let me get this. So I got myself here some chili chicken from a place called Golden Palace. Had on channel a couple times before and loved it every time. And I remember every time I get this, it's always like piping hot, which it is right now, which I love about it. Like, oh, look at that. I don't spill any. It's not even that saucy. So let's get into this. Before we get started, guys, remember to just watch the end of my full review of this here chili chicken. Does it look a bit different? I can't tell. Usually I use the fork. This time I got a spoon. So hot. Like, it's the perfect type of heat too. Also for temperature, not like spice wise. It's hot enough where you can just eat it and enjoy it, but not too hot where you're eating going, no. But I know people like that, who like the food that hot. This right here is the perfect heat for me. Also, chilies in here. Yeah, they have like full chilies in here. I don't remember those being in here last time, but they probably were here. Sometimes my memory's a little hazy. One thing I don't like about it is that there's these like huge pieces of, I guess, onions in it. I could always do without. But anyways, how's your guys' day today? My day wasn't too bad. Didn't do much. Honestly, I did see another movie though. I've been seeing a lot of movies recently. Well, trying to at least. So many came out at the same time. Like Women in the Yard came out, which I know is gonna be bad, but I want to see it. Drop came out, Series came out. I already talked about that, and Death of the Unicorn came out. And Amateur, both of which I liked. Now, Death of the Unicorn wasn't like super amazing. Honestly, it was a fun watch, 100%. It was funny at times. Like there's some like funny moments in it. Pretty interesting concept too. But I'm not giving it 5 out of 5 at Letterboxd, you know? Basically, Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega are going to like Paul Rudd's like work meeting. It's somewhere at someone's house in like a forest, and they hit like a unicorn, and they find out that the unicorn has powers. At least Jenna Ortega does, because her acne goes away, because after they hit it, they have to like kill the unicorn and the blood goes on them. And Jenna Ortega's face, her rashes go away, and Paul Rudd's eyes get better. Eventually, they take the unicorn with them, put him in their trunk for some reason. Instead of just leaving it in the forest. I don't know why they didn't just do that. But instead, they bring the unicorn with them. And while they're doing this meeting, the unicorn comes back to life because it can't die, right? The unicorn stays dead for minimal time as long as the unicorn horn's on it. Eventually, they learn that the unicorn has like healing properties that you could take, and then they give it to the dad in the movie, and the dad like it's all better. And just like rich people thought of, they're just like, you know what we can do with this? Monetize it, but monetize it heavily, because it's not something that can be replicated. It's something that can only be used like once and it's done, because it comes from a unicorn horn. And then Jenna Ortega like learns a bunch of things about unicorns, and she's like, oh, okay. Like she finds out that the unicorns have like a mythology behind them. And basically when one unicorn dies, the other unicorns come to save it and like kills off everyone there. Basically, General Ortega is trying to warn everyone. No one listens because one, the other people are rich, they don't care, and then two, her dad, Paul Rudd in the movie, is just like a douchebag. Eventually, the unicorns come and they like kill off basically everyone. They kill off 2 scientists, the dad, and the mom, and then the only people who are left are like Jenna Ortega, Paul Rudd, and Will Poulter, I guess. And basically Will Poulter, who's like the son of the rich guy, is like, I want to keep these unicorns for myself too, right? Because he is part of family business. He's like, well, I can make money off this. Also, he's like doing lines of their like shredded unicorn horn. That's like Coke, right? So it's like, I want to keep it. Plus, he's like going crazy right now at this point. And we're at like the end of the movie. Because not much really happens in the movie. There's just like a lot of like running away from these unicorns, right? And trying not to die to them. What they find out is the unicorn that they killed is like a baby unicorn. And then the 2 parents are trying to like come after it and find it. So it's like chasing them. And Paul Rudd finds out that they are really after the horn. So Paul Rudd like leads one of the unicorns back to where Jenna Ortega and Will Poulter are. Because at this point, one of the unicorns comes to Jenna Ortega and falls asleep on her lap. Because according to the mythology, like a pure-hearted woman can like subdue them, which is what happens at like the end of the movie. Like it's Will Poulter, Jenna Ortega, the unicorn comes up to them, falls asleep on her lap. And Will Poulter's like, okay, well, since it's asleep, he's holding like an arrow to her as like a weapon. He ties up the unicorn. Paul Rudd comes out of nowhere with the unicorn, the other one, and that unicorn, the second one, seeing Jenna Ortega, also falls asleep. And then Will Poulter like ties it up. And then Paul Rudd just goes up to Will Poulter, stabs him with the unicorn horn that he has in his hand, and then Will Poulter stabs him back. And then the unicorns wake up and they like bring Paul Rudd over, and then they like do some like special power and they heal him and they heal the baby too. But now that the unicorns are awake and they ran away and Will Poulter's like gone now because he got stabbed and it's just Jenna Ortega and her father, the police show up and now it just looks like they just like assassinated their whole entire family. However, not to fear, on the way back to the station, the, what are they called? Unicorns find them and they like tackle the police car. Very brief synopsis in the movie. Like I said, nothing crazy. Like I said, the concept's interesting, but it's not anything that you would be like really thinking a lot about. Like the acting was good. The jokes weren't like super dull and bland. Jenna Ortega was just a little bit too edgy in the movie for me, but like I guess that's who the character is. The movie had like colors in it. Like I showed the Aurora Borealis, kind of like the signifier that the unicorns are coming. And then when she touched unicorn horn, like she saw some other colors where she saw her mom apparently were colorful. Good. Movie like a 6 out of 10, honestly. So yeah, Death of a Unicorn wasn't too bad. And that was Golden Palace's chili chicken. Pretty good. Give it like an 8.5 out of 10. I think that's what I gave it last time. That being said, remember to like, comment, subscribe, comment down below anything I'm trying to talk about. I'm down to that, so I'll check some videos inside. Yeah, let me know if you guys seen Death of a Unicorn, if you like it, if you hate it, what you think could be better. I'm almost down to hear. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it. That was Golden Palace chili chicken, 8.5 out of 10. First review, and peace.